This is the video on mathematics for the students of class 9, and our topic of discussion is expansion. Now in the previous classes you've learned about algebraic expressions and various operations that are done on these variables or these expressions. Now in this class also we'll be reading about how to expand those variables. So let us begin with the first slide. Now, these questions have been taken from your class 9 ICSE mathematics book of ML Agarwal. Now, I've numbered the questions as per the textbook. So, the first question is 2x plus 7y whole square. Now, you see this is in the form of a plus b whole square. So, the formula for calculating a plus b whole square, an expression like this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So when you put the values of a and values of b in this equation, you get the answer. With every different kinds of expressions or the formulas that have been used in your textbook, I've given you the formulas as well. Most of you have the textbook, so you can refer to the formulas that is given in the first page of the chapter. It's better if you memorize those sums, those formulas. It will be easier for you to solve. Moving on to the lesson, let us go to the second question. 3x square y plus 5z whole square. So here also we see it is in the a plus b whole square form. So the values of a will be 3x square y and b will be 5z, because both the entire expression has been divided in with a mathematical operation that is plus, so we can consider it as two terms. So your first term, that is a, will be equal to 3x square y, and second term, that is 5z. So when you put this in this equation or this formula, you get 9x to the power 4 y square plus 30x square yz plus 25z square. So this is your answer. Let's move on to the next sum. X plus 3 x minus y. So what happens is, this is your a plus b, a minus b. Since we do not see any mathematical operation here, that means it's a multiplication. So what we can do is, we can take the first term from this entire expression, x, and then multiply it with x minus 5. So x into x minus 5. So basically we are multiplying x with x minus 5, then plus 3 to x minus 5. So when you solve this, you get x square minus 2x minus 15. Next we have x minus 2y minus z to the power whole square. Now this is in the form of a plus b plus c. We must be thinking that this is a negative sign, but the formula that I've used is positive. Now what happens is, you can take the value of b as minus 2y. So a is equal to x, b will be your minus 2y, and c will be minus z. That means the negative form has been taken as your entire term. So when you put this in the formula, you get your a square plus b square plus c square plus 2. This is minus 2xy, because first term you see is ab. So ab is x into minus 2y, that is minus 2xy. Next you have bc, that is minus 2y and minus z. So this becomes minus and minus comes to plus 2yz, and AC or CA, that is x into minus z, is minus xz. So when you solve it, you get an answer like this. So let's move on to the next slide. Now the next sum is 3x plus 1 by x to the power whole cube. That means your expression is in the form of a plus b whole cube. Now the formula to solve this kind of expressions, when your power is 3, your answer will be a cube plus b cube plus 3a whole square b plus 3a into b whole square. So when you solve this, this is how your expression comes in. So a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3a b square. So when you solve it, this is how you get the answer. Moving on, next sum is 5x minus 3y whole cube. Now again you see, this is in the form of a minus b whole cube. So this is your formula, and this is how you again put the values. So your value of A is 5x and B is 3y. So when you put this in the formula, this is what your answer will be. Next sum is a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. Now if you see, these two variables in themselves are using two formulas. Now this formula for a plus b whole square we know is a square plus b square plus 2ab. We have minus here. A minus b whole square, we can expand it in this form, a square plus b square minus 2ab. When you solve it, your answer will be 4ab, because plus a square and minus a square becomes 0, like plus 4 and minus 4 is equal to 0. Similarly, plus b square and minus b square is again 0. So you have plus 2ab, so this becomes your 4ab. This is your answer. Now this is all we have from this slide today. In the next class, we'll continue with the exercise.